I have to thank every man that left me. I would have never been alone this long. and really got to know myself. I feel that as young women, we're devoting ourselves to this programming of love. And the truth is, you got to love everything, not the poor guy that you that you decided to hook up with.
Imagine being this old and still dodging accountability and blaming men. Talking about how she got to know herself. Like, how many years does it take a person to know themselves? Like, seriously? That's the same advice they be giving to young ladies, but pay attention, young ladies. This is the result. If you spend too much time getting to know yourself and finding yourself because you lost for whatever reason, you are going to end up old and alone. If this is not how you want to spend the rest of your life, be intentional with dating. This lady is literally about to die alone and she's still pretending that she's happy. Still blaming men. Imagine being this age and still have the inability to take accountability. Unable to look in the mirror and acknowledge how your actions cause you to be where you're at in life. I'm sorry, but that's a failure. You would think that with age, you will become wiser. But obviously, this lady is still stuck in her 20s talking about hookup. Like, ew, ma'am, that term shouldn't even come out of your mouth. This lady is supposed to be guiding the younger generation, helping young girls to vet, to pick a man, to prepare themselves to be a wife, but not. Instead, she's out here competing with them on the dating market. This is just a failure. It's honestly sad to watch, but it's a learning lesson. If you don't want to end up like this, if you don't want to be on the internet at 80 talking about how you got to find yourself, you got to know yourself, be intentional with dating. Do not waste your prime years. And it's quite obvious that she was very attractive in her young age, but she wasted all that time getting to know herself and finding herself. There's no other words I can say this, but if you do not want to end up like this, do not make the same mistakes she made. Be intentional. And I'm not talking about in your 30s and your 40s. In your 20s, be intentional. The choices you make in your 20s will determine how the rest of your life turns out. If you want to be a wife and a mother, it is best that you spend your prime years preparing yourself for that. Do not wait until you hit the wall to start preparing yourself to be a mother and a wife. The Jezebels will advise you otherwise. The sisterhood will tell you to have fun, go find yourself, love yourself in your 20s. But trust me, young ladies, they are setting you up to end up like this lady. If you do not want to end up like this lady, do not listen to them. Now, I know there are a lot of information out there encouraging young ladies to be boss babes and to put men on a back burner. But as I said, if you do not want to end up like this woman, be intentional. It is your girl Chantel. Hit the like and the subscribe button, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Take care.